Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a balanced world. It's a map by Debray. Usually one of our go-tos when it's on stream, mainly because we could have a lot of fun with it, and we could yell at Debray when things go wrong. That just makes everything better. There's no trees, so we're Faroe Islands, we're Iceland. That does not look like either, and the yellow divider line is throwing me off. Not gonna lie. Not how I expected the day to go. It looks like we just click up here and we can move. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Now, we did have a location like this on the 100 subscriber special, which makes me think we are going to be in Iceland. However, the language and the road markings are just completely different from anything that I think we saw yesterday. Which either means we're in the other side of the country, which we were over here. So maybe we're down here. Or we're not in the right country at all. Maybe the Faroe Islands would be a better guess. We're not going downhill because it fucking sucks. So let's go uphill. See if we can't find anything else. Now we can go off of the way the geography is, right? The way the rocks are coming out of the grass. We can try and use that to our advantage. Maybe even the power poles, but I'm not too good with the way that's supposed to look. So maybe we just struggle and learn from our struggle. Because at this point, there's only, I guess we could be west coast of Norway, but they don't use yellow divider lines. That yellow divider line mixed in with everything else, I think, is what's confusing me. Now, if we do look at the sun, it appears to be to our north, right? But it's also to our west. So either when they recorded this, it didn't matter where the sun was, because that would put us in the southern hemisphere. I guess. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm not considering? It's probably the play. We're probably down here. But where the sun is kind of tough. It really is. Especially since we can't get an actual image. It's probably around here, which could be to our south, and it could be to our north. So we're going to pretend that the sun doesn't fucking exist, which may cost us the game. But the yellow divider line and this style, maybe we're in South America. Maybe we're on the coast of Chile and Argentina. No, we end up being bumblefuck North Norway, which, gotta say, kind of called, but didn't expect to be up here. I did say we were going to be on the west coast. That's more of the northern coast. Interesting. Now, the only reason we really didn't want to guess Norway, the main reason we didn't want to guess Norway, was the yellow divider line. I think whenever we end up in a Nordic country, it's always white. And it always has the weird shoulders, and that's how we're usually able to tell the difference, is the shoulder. Interesting start. It looks like a yellow divider line. It does look like the sun is to our north, which means we're probably in South America. I wouldn't be surprised if we're in Peru or Chile. However, that looks like we're on the left-hand side of the road. So that changes fucking everything. So South America then. Not South America, South Africa, sorry. Can we find anything on this wonderful sign? See us for all your local and import vehicle spares or parts. It's tough to tell that last one. Left hand side of the road, and then that looks pretty fucking Afrikaans. So let's go on right down here. Now we do need to find a better sign. We can't just rely on that. The Let Fu grocery, not gonna be something that is important to me. Maybe that's important to the locals. Maybe that tells them something a little bit better. We do have the standard cellular rates. Illegal something. Illegal and unsafe connections. I thought, at first, this was regarding driving and not hooking up electricity between houses. which is definitely capitalist propaganda, right? Don't share with your neighbors. We want to make money. Can we find a website? Obviously, we've been finding phone numbers, but I've never been good with phone numbers. I don't think I'm ever going to be good with phone numbers. Hell, I can't even remember people's phone numbers that I know. I can remember, like, small digits. I know my sister's. I know one of my sisters. Actually, yeah, I know one sister, my mom. I don't know anybody else's phone number. I know my house number. But I've never been good with cell phones, and I think that has to do with technology. So, the fact that I'm terrible with phone numbers as it is means we're never going to be able to figure it out. The Malkarans Research Station, Department of Corrections, everything else is just fucking blurred, man. It's not even like they're protecting these people. They're not faces. It's like if somebody blurred this dog's face as if that was fucking important. We do have a beer over here, Castle Lager. That seems pretty English, which might fit into the South African thing. Especially since a lot of South Africans have a United Kingdom, because I can't just say English accent. A British might be the best way, British accent. Another blurred sign that is probably going to have incredibly helpful information. And then we have this on the other side, Luyengo Clinic. God damn. Everything that probably would have been able to help us, every single clue. University of Swaziland. Hold on. That's the first thing we found that wasn't fucking blurred. Which, that's so frustrating. That literally, like, 4 seconds left, the University of Swaziland. Clearly we didn't get a good guess off. I mean, 23.7 miles isn't bad. But you guys were a lot closer. So we definitely struggled there. We struggled to find any real clues. Everything was just blurred. We got lucky. We got extremely lucky at that end. It looks like another yellow divider line. It does look like we are on the right-hand side of the road. We do have water. And that looks pretty Japanese, if I do say so myself. But if we're on the right-hand side of the road, it's not Japan. It's got to be Taiwan. It's the only way I know how to tell the difference. So we're somewhere in Taiwan with water to our east. And that looks like a jut out up here. So maybe... what could be over here? Ooh. But we gotta be on the east coast. Well, not necessarily. We just have to have water to our east. That's not a lighthouse. That's just a rock. It's just a rock, guys. Follow the coast. Follow the coast. It looks like we do have a city... I guess this is to our west. And then it also looks like we kind of have a town to our north. And then water again. So we're kind of on a strip of land separating the ocean from like a bay. That should, I'm hoping, be easy enough to find. We need to have water going parallel to the road though. Obviously there's a lot of rivers, but that is not being helpful. We need parallel to the road. Parallel to the road. That kind of looks interesting. Definitely stands out. Flowing lake. Come on. It's gotta be here, man. And if it's not Taiwan, I don't know what else it could be. This is not Hong Kong. This is not Macau. It's not. I don't care what anyone says. There's no fucking way. Doesn't feel like it, man. Nothing along the entire fucking thing. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. It's far away. It's not close enough. It's not close enough to the road. It needs to be like right fucking on it. What the fuck, man? Come on. Maybe it's this. Maybe it is. Fuck. I don't know how thick this is. We'd probably be a lot closer. Is there a bridge back here? Fuck. It's like the only good thing we found so far, and it's probably not even the right one. And that's what's fucking terrible, man. God damn it. There's gotta be. No, because there's a lot more water here. I know we didn't spend any time looking for roads or anything like that, but this should have been something we should have been able to find. We should have. And we struggled with it. We fucking struggle bust the entire fucking thing. It's not even... What? It ends up being fucking Korea? Oh, we didn't even look at the language enough then. We didn't look at the language enough. We saw what were Asian characters. We didn't consider the language. I immediately assumed Japanese. But we were driving on the right, so it had to be Taiwan. And if we actually looked at the characters, we may have been able to find out that it wasn't actually Taiwan, and that we were in Korea. We would have never gotten Jeju Island. We would have never done this. Not strong with islands. We would have just searched fucking coast. Damn it, man. That's our fault. That is completely our fault. We probably had all of the clues around us, and we got so focused on one that we didn't even consider the other. No fence for 3 kilometers, right hand side of the road. It looks like it's a white divider line. Maybe Australia. Maybe. No, that guy has... Hold on, go back. If you look at his car mirrors, that's the South African flag. That's kind of cool. I actually like that. Didn't expect to see that here, to be honest. But now that we know we're in South Africa, we're just going to throw it fucking down, and we're going to have to hope we can find a sign that we're able to recognize, and then be able to use that to pinpoint our location. Unlikely. Very unlikely. On a highway over here, that's an overpass. We actually found a sign. R707. And then we do have 3 names. Senecal, which, come on, really? Lindley and Laratswana. All 3 of those places I've never heard of before in my life. We're going to do our best. We do need to find R707. Here's 27,362. Let's go near a major city. 399. Like Cape Town. Looks like there are the 300s over here. Let's then move to Port Elizabeth. 100s, 300s. Not getting up into the 7s like we need, so maybe we have to go further north, over kind of where we guessed. Johannesburg. 500s. 550s. So it looks like the further north we go, the better. 525. Doesn't look like we're finding any 6s though. So maybe we need to go to our left. That looks like a 5, not a 6. And that's back to that. So maybe... I don't know what I'm talking about. Here are the 6s. Can we just find the 7s, man? It's a 707. Here's 74. Which means we should be in the area. I'm hoping at least. 617. But no 7s anywhere. That's the fucking worst. 701. Alright, 717. We need 707. 706. 704. Really? We're finding like everything but 707. Is it 6? Is this going to be a duplicate? No, it looks like it's just regular 6. 717, 707. Not finding it. Didn't find it. We fucking struggled that so much. Here's 707, which ends with 708. We were so concerned because 706 and 717 were right here that it just had to be in this area, and it just wasn't. Here's Lindley, though. I'm pretty sure that was on the sign, so we could have theoretically found it. Here's Senecal, also on the sign. Yeah, we would have been able to find those from a distance, but we were more concerned with road numbers because I figured, I guess, in an assumption, which was terrible, that those are going to be small towns that we would never be able to find anyway. And we convinced ourselves beforehand that we weren't going to be able to find them, so we didn't find them. That's just the best thing I could think of. We do have Bandara right there, so we're in Indonesia. Somewhere in Indonesia is Bandara. And Padang I'm pretty sure you guys know what these are, but we always guess like right on Java. I don't know why we've just come to the conclusion that everything's going to be on Java, but it does. I'm sure we could find something. I'm sure those are important. Do we spend the time? Because I want to find something else that really just pinpoints, solidifies, this is what you're looking for. And we do need to find a little bit more because we haven't really been moving as much as we probably should be. Maybe this isn't the round we should start moving on. But I do need to find something else because I've never been the best when it comes to this. Especially Indonesia. Telling the difference between Indonesia and Malaysia. We do have a bunch of times. Batang, though, sounds so fucking familiar. Like, always. I always see Batang, and then I'm never able to figure out where it is. I know... What is it? We have Banda up there. We can make this bigger. Bandung down here. Here's Bengkulu. Here's Lampung. Didn't we see Lampung before? I need to learn this a little bit better. Here's Bintulu. I don't remember what we're supposed to be looking for. Here's the sign. Alright. Bandara. Bandara. Not gonna be able to find it. And don't forget, this general area isn't well mapped or documented through Google. So it could be right where we're looking, and it's just not labeled correctly. It might not be labeled at all. A lot of roads just don't have any real markings, and there's nothing we can do about it. The power of Imak. Not seeing any websites, not seeing anything that's going to stand out. The Jokwai to top the president. This is what's amazing to me, is this flag. I don't know what it is. I just don't recognize it. There's a lot of things I don't recognize, and that's pretty bad. Because you guys seem to be fucking great when it comes to this. Sistam, Jembar, Gudang. I'm sure it's important, but we're just not having a good day. Just not a good day today, alright? And Lampung is where I guessed, and it ends up being where we probably should have. Because we would have gotten a lot of fucking points had we guessed down here like we wanted to. Which we really need to just keep our guesses here, it seems. Just keep it on Java, man. East Java seems to always do us well. Always seems to do us well. 15,000 points. It's not bad. I gotta say that first location being North Norway is what threw me off. It definitely wasn't what I expected. At all. Let's be real. I saw no trees, and immediately I said Iceland, Faroe Islands. I did mention west coast of Norway, but not the north coast. Maybe we should have paid attention a little bit more. But let's check out the full result. Let's see how everyone did. If I'm the only one who fucked that up, then I know I'm doing something wrong. So Debre comes in second after Benedict, getting the correct spot. Not getting the correct spot in Malaysia, though, which seems to have cost Debre the game. The real CJ going with a little bit more Western when it comes to Norway. Christian Steinmetz going with Sweden. We all know how I did. And then, 59. Getting Norway right, though. So there was something there that I just didn't get, and it shows. It really does. And it looks like also going with Australia instead of South Africa. Or maybe even the Swaziland one. I'm not too sure. But thank you all so much for being here. That is going to be what we call it. We do have some things planned for next week. As a reminder, I'm not going to be here Friday the 15th, Saturday the 16th, and Sunday the 17th. I do have a series planned. It's going to be a mini-series for that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so that you guys do have something to watch if you guys are interested. If not, it is no big deal. But I do look forward to seeing you guys all this coming Monday. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.